But we can draw plenty of stuff. Anything, yeah, perfect. Burst speed lethal, easy. Easy Katka. My opponent must be tilting their face off. I love it.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Thank goodness I didn't queue puff caps into this. Well, technically this doesn't have removal, right? Cataclysm, maybe. Wonder what kind of super tough decision my opponent has here on turn 1.
It's our time.
I don't think the time ran out here. I think he just clicked end round at the very end of the round. Oh, never mind. That was a very quick rope. Alright, Goombat. Show me what you got. Nothing apparently. Just that Shocky is facing the one and only FreshLobster. Yeah, all the other lobsters are not fresh enough, I suppose. It's only one true FreshLobster. And it just strikes awe into people to face him, apparently. Can't handle the freshness. The vivid smell of seafood.
No more hiding.
Don't have fresh lobsters NNA. I mean, to be fair, you have plenty of nice, good, fresh seafood. So here's the interesting thing. Should my opponent come back at this point, he's not irreversibly far behind yet, because at this point, our opponent did not burn any point of mana yet, right? Kalachuchi, thank you for the code. I'll load that one up right after this game. So yeah, to all of you Twitch viewers out there, if you want to see me play a specific deck, there is a channel point command. A channel point action to do it. It's heavily discounted right now. Yeah. For those who don't know about this little project yet, I am currently trying to prove to people that you don't need to play insane decks to hit masters. And that's why I'm playing viewer decks only from Diamond through Masters. Can we already get lethal? 5, 10. So we need 3 damage. We have Bastion, the Temple proc. We have... Yeah, we don't even need Bastion. We just need Infernum. So we don't... We refill mana. We have perfect mana for burn rates. Just be one of the best players. I mean, that's not the point, Alfred, right? What I'm trying to say is that people... There are plenty of people who say this game is garbage because you have to play meta decks to win. And I'm just trying to show these people that it's not the game that is garbage and requires you to play meta decks. But it's probably the players that are garbage and just very narrow-minded in their opinion. Alright, we're starting off with a freebie though.
It's our time.
Let's put everything on the stack. Make this one quick. Mogwai is the living example of that. He always climbs to master with his own decks and uses a lot of random stuff. Yeah, that's a very good point. Although I do think Mogwai is memeing a bit too much even. And for the last push, I think he often switches to decent decks. But you might know more than I do. Alright, next up, Kalachuchi's deck. Let's see what we got here. Got Master with Yasuo Swain and Gangplank Thresh. Well, yeah, he's definitely very capable of also hitting Masters with quite mediocre decks. He's playing Kahiri deck. Kahiri is quite lovely. Wait, do we play? We only play Dais as a landmark, right? Still don't know how to say this word. How about Shaped Stone in this? Also, is Rally ever a keep? Probably not. Exhaust might come in clutch. This is less of a combo deck than Sand Scouts. I think this is a bit more of a straightforward aggro deck, so we develop, we don't open attack. Now the interesting... Okay, it would have been interesting if my opponent would have went for Cursed Keeper, whether or not we exhaust him to deny our opponent the Slay trigger. Really? Your hand is that bad?
Do not see what is, see what will be.
You never exhaust Keeper. I don't know. I actually, like, literally have no idea if it could be correct. I could see it being correct. So we get double passive bonus from Navigator. I think playing it is better than just going for the pure stat. Oh my goodness, what a high roll. Getting this from Destined Poro, from Lonely Poro is such a high roll, it's crazy. Unfortunately, Shapestone is just no good here. I can just swing with this on the first attack and then exhaust this on the second. I would be vulnerable to Valfeast, but I feel like opponent would have used it, right? Can also push one additional damage by swinging with both. Sacrifice this. Stuff the Poro. I mean, we're kind of smorking. Let's go for the extra damage. Could also only swing with this or swing with these two and Shaped Stone. We'd miss 2 damage here that the exhaust provides to us. Opponent's next turn should be Thresh. I think I like exhaust, to be honest. Did you not exhaust and challenge with 1-4? You're right. That would have been much more big brain. I do not have a better answer for that. Yeah. Pull it with the 1-4 first, and then the second swing pull it with the 3-1.
It's my favorite hard stack plat player pog.
What do you mean, Cammy? We're literally in Diamond. Thank you so much for the 5 months, though. But we're literally in Diamond, Cammy. Why you do me dirty like this? So opponent should take out the Lonely Poro as soon as we play Dais here. Technically, Heimerdinger makes sense.
Get bloody, get paid.
Yeah, Red Winter with the deck redemption. Alright. So it looks like playing... Okay, no, Rockhopper should generally be better. Because both of these activate a landmark. I guess Dais... That's actually a tough one. They are the exact same outcome, aren't they? Dais gives an extra soldier that gets buffed by Azir. I'm always open attacking. I'm also always playing the Poro and it's gonna level. Let's start with the Poro while I keep on thinking.
Shurima is sand and sky, past and present.
There's technically no difference, and if there's no difference, I should play Dais. Actually, Dais is better because it also buffs Azir next turn, which is better than this turn. Both enable Shaped Stone and threaten to deal 3 damage to the Nexus. Oh no! Didn't even give us the flip! Heartless creature.
Look upon our work. Look what we have built.
Mono Shurima? Yeah, Mono Shurima should be doable. Although I gotta admit, I've never seen Bloodthirsty Marauder main decked before. So I guess that card technically has potential, as long as we don't run into Lissandra. Because I leave my rewards full all the time? Yeah, just leave him full. I'll handle them eventually, every couple of days. What's my opponent's turn 2? Chronomancer? I guess I can develop without a problem. If my opponent doesn't have a unit, I get extra damage. If they do have a unit, I get the same amount of damage plus a trade. What rank? Diamond 4. Pay a crowd as taxes. I don't lie to my Twitch viewers, Cammy.
Don't touch it.
Unmod him? Wait, that's pretty radical.
I'll make a note.
Don't we have enough forgiveness in our heart?
I hope that was mod.
Cammy, make your case. I think the people want to see you lynched.
All that glitters is mine.
Reflex, I got you.
All of this is ours.
Not sure if Predator is even good enough, but it does prevent this one trade. Only form of removal though. I guess I just swing with these two.
It's a living.
Then I don't get the Blade Fragment. But I can get a good Rune Runner attack on my next swing. I think it's worth it to keep the Predator.
Danger pays.
Then of course, Sivir level up.
This pay by the hour.
I see a cool play, I just don't know if it's smart to do it. Could also give this quick attack. This is also pretty slick, and this keeps the removal back in hand. Oh, I think I really like this quick attack actually. Of course, quick attack's also super good paired with vulnerable. But this should suffice.
Can't spoil our moment.
Oh, proud city.
Wait, how many Earth Flexes did you redeem? It's quite a lot. I just spam it for a while. Not the spell shield. Oh no. I actually don't have an answer to this.
Look at this.
But I can just refill an even better unit than Sivir. My opponent loses their one and only. Does our opponent play Soulfire? I guess this is always better because this enables us Transfusion. This looks like we...
What you want, without mercy.
Yeah, we have good shots at lethal here.
If it's
Ah, damn.
sand, I can write it.
So our opponent doesn't have Soulfire mana though. Do we think that Quicksand is a card? Because we kinda do have 7 plus 5. We're 1 off against Quicksand. This looks way too juicy to not take it though, right? Or I could play my own Rock Hopper. Something like Rock Hopper into LeBlanc should be really good here. Right, so if we open attack with Predator, we put open attack on the board. We put lethal on the board. But if our opponent quicksands this, for example, they live on 3. We transfuse onto it. It actually only gets 1 attack. We'd have to transfuse here. They still live on 1, and that looks like lethal. So we give you bonus attack, we make you vulnerable. Our 2 weakest units pull here. Pull here, that's a total of 5. LeBlanc flips to the right. Oh shit, wait. That's cleaner. I mean, both are wins, but hey. Earthflex? Oh, I missed the last Earthflex, my bad. Ah, yeah, GG. Back to the winning ways. I guess the idea is, like, maybe part of the idea is to only have the seer buffs on high value units, on high impact units. But if that's the idea, wouldn't you also just play shared spoils in this? Feels a bit weird deck building wise. Mono and Nivea. How do we deal with Mono and Nivea? So Sejuani does jack shit and we're playing for Ezreal basically. Ballistic Bot started in the early game. Ideally FTR top end. Obliterates can be neat if opponent taps below Gluttony or the other thing. Glimpse Beyond. Okay, they still owe someone of you guys some Earth Flexes. Ah, shit. Do we just start burning here? We don't want to lose Ezreal before he's flipped. Just shooting burn to the Nexus also does cost us targets. Let's start doing it next round, I think. Aftershock Nexus. I mean, Aftershock always hits the Nexus in this matchup. Okay, if we had a Troll Chant, we could play Ice Veil, but kind of pointless to play him right now into a deck that runs 1,000,001 damage pings. Redeem the same deck, will you play it, or does every deck redeem have to be unique? No, I would play it again. I wouldn't mind. As long as I don't get spammed with the same deck, it's fine. Alright, let's go for the... Fury of the North might not be the worst choice here. Very likely to push a lot of damage. I just go for the attack now, see how opponent reacts. Might be something like a mid-combat Vile Feast. Or just this. I wish we had removal for this. Entomb to shut down 2 draws. And get a target. Entomb is low-key not bad. Entomb is on a Nivea duty, but we probably can't stop a Nivea from... The thing is, do we play with the hope of our opponent not holding a Nivea here? Because it didn't look like opponent has a Nivea if they play Tyrant Keeper on 3. Alright, I listened to Twitch chat on this one. Maybe you guys are more experienced in the Nivea matchups than I am. way too tank. I don't even think it's a bad play at all. It would only cost us 3 mana effectively that we would otherwise burn or waste. Well, I guess we're farming targets with a flash freeze. Another play we could use later is Entomb on our own Ezreal to play a second one. But this is gonna be tough to coordinate. We're not troll chanting while we don't have a target on opponent's side. So I guess it's just Pogger stay. Gives my opponent a Nivea glimpse, but already saw a glimpse, didn't see a Nivea. Would be a bit like highly unfortunate if opponent has it. Poggers every day, let's go. FTR. What's up, Pepsi? If you refresh, it's probably back. I think the stream was only wonky for a second. So we could use Ballistic Bot and Troll Chant, for example, to not overdraw. We generate a card, draw a card, yeah, it works. And we'd bank mana for FTR, then we'd overdraw the subsequent turn. But we have FTR coming up and we are about to level Ezreal. Unfortunately, our FTR also just straight up runs into a Ruination. So we just have to hope our opponent doesn't have it.
Nothing escapes my watch. For the homestead.
You love me as well? Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I was just about to say exactly that. Thanks for your patience, guys. It's a hard knock life living in an area of Germany that has hillbilly internet. Alright. I was trying to tell you the game plan and how we are probably completely screwed here. But Ezreal is leveled. What we could try is play Sejuani first, bait something like a Vengeance, then play Ezreal. And on our opponent's next turn we play FTR. The only question is, do we survive the next attack? And I am way too lazy to do the maths. But I think we'll need double Ezreal to get anywhere here. So I suppose Sejuani tries to remove this Rekindler.
Pain is nothing.
Oh, this is just end round, isn't it? Then again, the removal right now is free. Could see if my opponent pops a Vengeance. Nice. So we can play Ezreal freely. Oh fuck, we can't play Ezreal until our opponent attacks. That was actually stupid. I should have just clicked end round, I missed that. But I can play Ezreal and then I can play Troll Chant, Static Shock, Brittle. Static, Brittle. I feel like we're still dead. Should have just clicked end round. That was my bad.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
I can play Azir, but he dies on the block, that's the issue. Unless Thermal Beam there. No, that wouldn't work. This is winning? I doubt it. Oh, beefy Ezreal though. Okay, so we can let this one go.
You're between me and glory. Obstacle, meet gauntlet.
This might be winning now, to be honest. Technically I only need to static one of the two to not give my opponent a draw. Does my opponent play any buffs here? Anything that pushes additional damage? I don't think so, right? So 1 HP is as good as 3 HP because we're always dead on the next attack by our opponent. Unless he tag 3 sisters. Yeah, but then we can answer with a freeze. I guess we'll be greedy. This is good because it pushes 1 additional damage and shuts down one of our opponent's draws. We're just assuming we'd still be on the same clock.
No way.
So I guess I just play the other Ezreal and hope to force a ruination. Could start with Ballistic bot. But I guess I want Ezreal to get ruinated anyway. Harsh Winds, alright. So we can go bot into FTR. Play Ignition, play a 0 mana Thermal. Feels like FTR is the play, but it's nowhere close to lethal. Because we know our opponent has a Harsh Winds in hand. But we can maybe win on our opponent's next attack, because we are gonna have Troll Chant for 4 burst damage and 3 Sisters for another 4. 6 damage from Sej. Well, yeah, if it goes through, we'll have more damage. It's also just 5 because she's not leveled. And the opponent can just block with a Niv. Still feels like it's a very winning line though, unless our opponent has Ruination, of course. So our opponent would have Vengeance last turn if he had it. They probably just have a bunch of freezes here. Which means we never click end round. Just going for the swing first. See what happens, and I think we ignite afterwards. 19 damage from hand. Yeah, 3 Sisters with 2 Ezreals on board is really good. Oh wow. Even pushing the 4 here. Yeah, I think we got this. Okay, never mind. Not pushing the 4. Still, we have insane amounts of damage here. Too lazy to count it out, but right, this is 3. This is another 4, this is another 4, this is another 6. So 17! It should be perfect lethal if opponent doesn't have healing. And we have another draw. Unfortunately, in this case, the Icevale Archer was a brick. But we can draw plenty of stuff. Anything, yeah, perfect. Burst speed lethal, easy. Easy Katka. My opponent must be tilting their face off. I love it. I love it. That was a good one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.